Start recording emergency video. Capture is completed.
Dash cameras getting smarter. In some countries banned, in other almost a must-have. We don't see this very often, the new generation to be better and cheaper at the same time from the previous. Here's the new 70mm 1S. Hey, welcome to the channel. I'm pleased to present you the second edition of the ultra-portable and popular car DVR solution by a company which is part of Xiaomi's ecosystem. Indeed, a great choice if you're looking for a budget and convenient solution to capture your driving adventures. Mixed with samples of different scenes, let's get to know the hardware, the installation and the software functions of this one. The 1S is apparently the real successor to the original 70mm dashcam. It was a big happening and the older version became one of the most popular dash cameras ever because of its good characteristics, convenient price and the advertised Xiaomi membership. It is often hard to build on top of something that is always that good, but there seem to be enough improvements to talk about. Initial impressions from the box are bringing some memories back. Yeah, unboxing is quite nice and at the same time basic. Looks like visually changes are not that many. The main body, a dual socket USB car charger, a mounting sticker and the user guide, which you can also access from the smartphone app for your convenience. Hardware is nothing too good and well matches the price point of around $30, a processor capable of handling just full HD recording at 30 frames per second, the 2-megapixel Sony IMX307 sensor, AI through voice commands and a Wi-Fi module. Maximum quality of the footage you can get is capped at 30 frames per second in full HD resolution, which is more or less alright. There's a small battery inside, 240 mAh, and I'm quite confident in the camera's well-being when exposed to direct sunshine in hot days. Used it during the hottest part of the year in Houston, and even when the car was staying for a long time under the sun, there was zero problems, no degradation of image quality and no indication of overheating, and to that contributes the good quality of the plastic. Maximum operating temperature is listed as 60 degrees Celsius according to 70mm. Installation of the cam takes literally a few minutes. Find a good spot on the windshield. I use a lot of dash cams, so that one may not be the perfect choice. In most cars you can discreetly hide the cable and eventually the mounted dash cam may feel like a factory integrated solution. Because the wiring only needs to reach your car's cigar lighter, most people will be able to perform the installation themselves. Here's nothing that can go badly wrong. Pity to see that the holder didn't get an update. It sometimes was contributing to shakes in certain conditions, so let's carefully observe the footage and figure out if that is still the case. And the footage you can easily edit with the awesome software by the sponsor of this episode, VideoProc, which is an easy-to-use video processing tool for PC and Mac and lets you quickly convert and process videos. You can easily edit, cut, crop, merge, split, stabilize, sync the audio, reduce the video size, and so much more. Enjoy full GPU acceleration for fast H.264 and H.265 video processing. And speaking about software, here's the configuration part for the 70mm 1S. You will need your smartphone to do the initial configuration. Start the dashcam, it will create a Wi-Fi hotspot that you need to connect to, and follow the setup. This can be done at home before you actually perform the installation, and you can stick to the defaults. A feature to highlight is the possibility to support cars that actually do not interrupt the power to the charger when the engine is off, and it is a rare to see feature among the many dashcam models nowadays, a nice to have. Through the app, you can fine-tune most of the settings, not that there are too many, but things like recording sound or not can be enabled or disabled. You've seen some samples so far, and let's analyze how it performs. The codec use seems to be the same as before, H.264 with the special flavor of compression by 70mm, which my video editing software doesn't come along with, and I had to encode the files before using them. Oversharpened, which exposes more the noise levels, and oversaturated, and this is usual state for many dashcams on the market. So far so good. The lens has field of view of only 130 degrees, and initially I thought image will not be that badly distorted, however it is. You can see that everything looks quite bent at the edges, and having no aspheric lens is usually providing that kind of effect. Detail level is good. The file's bitrate is usually around 19 to 20 megabit, which is much higher than the usual for Full HD, and certainly the hardware is squeezed to the maximum. Unfortunately, even with such a high bitrate, the footage looks a little pixelized and not detailed enough, and often plate numbers are not so easy to recognize. I hope that 70mi will manage to improve this in future versions, and we should not forget that this is the budget solution from their product line. Cool thing are the voice commands, and that's a very easy way to put a file as emergency video in a separate folder. Looks like the parking mode is triggered the same way as the old generation, by a movement or a shock, and not by a motion sensor, which is the unreliable kind of detection, because when the camera starts recording, it might be too late. More footage now, and this is all about the 70mi 1S dashcam. For the price point, it is a good solution, some little improvements on top of the old model, a really nice smartphone app, and the same kind of easy-to-use voice commands as before, with not too decent Full HD recording. Would you buy it or recommend it to a friend? Let's talk about it in the comments below. It's been great to have you around. Make sure to support the channel. You can become a subscriber, and there also are some links with discounts that you can take advantage of and are listed in the description right below. Stay cool, and I'll see you soon.